head is disappearing into the fence. Hi, Nisi, baking cookies and listening in. Oh, I'm going to have to fix that, guys. Hang on just a sec. I have to fix that green screen thing. It's making me a little... There, that looks better. Now my head's not disappearing anyway. Anyway, don't know. Is there anybody here? Hello. One watching now. That's probably Nisi, I would guess. And so I have it open on both windows. I'm going to give it a couple of minutes and we'll see if anybody comes in. And then we will just dive right into today's lesson, which is going to be on YouTube and just how to use your customization and looking at your different settings and what you can do with those to set up your channel in case you don't have those things set up yet. And I thought of this because I was watching somebody's channel the other day and they did not have some of this stuff set up. So I thought I would help that person out. And I don't know if they'll be here today or if they'll ever see it or not, but it did give me a lesson idea, which I'm quite often stumped for because I don't know what you guys want to learn or what you need to learn or what you think you need to learn or any of that stuff. So I am here to help you. But yeah, so sometimes I have to come up with lesson ideas all by myself. Which reminds me back in the day when I was a teacher, which that was my least favorite part of teaching, was coming up with lesson plans because... Hi, Abby. How you doing? Yeah, I don't know. I found that a little harder than most other stuff, doing the lesson plans. So, aw, did she tell you to come over here? She's the sweetest girl. That Nisi. Abby says she was just at a different live with Freehandly Made, and now they're here. So that's pretty fabulous. I am doing pretty well. I have a little bit of a sad tale that will be coming out in my video later today, which kind of explains one of the reasons why we've been gone for so long. Busy in the house. I need to get a new picture for my background because my backyard does not look like that anymore. We've changed it entirely. La, la, la. So is anybody out in the garden today? It is a beautiful day here. I'm probably going to head out after we're done here and go plant a few more things. I have room for a few more things that I can plant. So mostly some herbs and stuff that I'm going to just scatter around. Maybe some more marigolds. I like having them everywhere. You need to pick lettuce soon? Nice. Nice. I have some that will be ready relatively soon, I think. Let's turn that off. And I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And I'll just share the entire screen here. And then we'll go to here. And we're going to dive right in. So first, this is your dashboard. You should be familiar with your dashboard already if you are doing anything in YouTube. If you're doing anything in YouTube, you should know what's going on here. Here, I need to change this because I want you to not have to look at me and just look at my screen. Because then I can make faces because I do that. Anyway, let's get back here to my dashboard. Oh, Niecy's going out on the weekend. Out to the garden. Exciting, exciting. Okay, so when you're on your dashboard, you have this list of different things that you can go to. The two that we're going to look at today is customization. We'll come back and look at that, but first we're going to look at settings. So all you do is click on settings, and it pops up this box, which gives you your basic settings. So the first thing is to select your currency, depending on where you are. Obviously, I'm in Canadian dollars, so. Then you can have information about your channel. So here on this first page here, here's where you can set your keywords. And these keywords are both for your channel, and they will also work as the, oh no, we have to go to the, well, hang on, let me look at the upload defaults. Yeah, so you have tags for your upload defaults as well. So let's go back here for channel so we're not confusing matters. So this is your channel tags. So if you want whatever tags you have for your channel that are consistent across all your videos, you can put them here, and that will be how people find your channel. Country of residence, that's obvious. So let's look at the advanced settings. So in here you can set whether or not you are making videos for kids, or if you want to review it for every video, or if you're not making stuff for kids. I don't make content for children, so I just say no, I never unload content that's made for kids. Here's where the captions. So automatic captions actually is a new thing, and I'm going to click that says don't show potentially inappropriate words, because I've seen some of those that come up. Here's where you can turn on and off your subscriber account. And then down here at the bottom, you do have some other settings that will pop you out into another window. You can manage your YouTube account, remove your YouTube content. Oops, I accidentally clicked. It wants me to verify. I'm not going to bother because I'm not going to do that right now. And then you also have some advanced channel settings that again pops out in a new window. And you can, if you want to here, you can associate a website with your channel. And I'm just going to, it says right up here, when you're finished, click Return to YouTube Studio, which is a button over here. And I'm just going to go back to YouTube Studio. Of course, it brings me back to here instead of in the settings. So I'm going to have to go back to the settings and go back to where I was. And I want to go to advanced settings. Now, I didn't save in here with this automatic captions, because saving also will take you back to the beginning. So that's what happens if you click on these. It takes you out of this settings box, and anything that you have changed in here, if you haven't saved it, will take you out of this box. So anyway, I'm going to do this again, and I'm going to save and show you that it will also take me out of this settings box, and I'll have to come back into it. So it's not something that you're doing. It's a thing. I understand it's a pain in the patootie, but it is what it is. So let's come back here to channel. So look back at our advanced features. Okay, it is now checked because I saved. You can also look at your feature eligibility to see if there's anything that you're not already signed up for. So videos over 15 minutes, custom thumbnails, live streams. I believe you need to have 100 people subscribe to you before this one becomes eligible. And the default features, I think, are just, but you can enable or disable them. Oh, and here you need to have a verified phone number as well. Anyway, so that is your basic channel information. And then you can also set some upload defaults. So you can add here, you can add a title. You can also add, sorry, everything's highlighted. You can also add a description here, and this will show up on all of your videos. And it just makes it easier than having to copy and paste it in every time, right? You can set your visibility, your standard visibility, whether you want it to be public or private or unlisted. Generally, you're going to want it to be public, but it is good to know, you know, then you don't have to go in and change it every time. You can change it, of course, if you want to, but you don't have to every time. You can just set it to public, and it's good for public. And here now, these are your post or your video tags. So these come up automatically in all of my videos. And they're actually the same tags that I have for my channel tag. And then I add in whatever tags I need to in my video. And you can have up to 500 characters here as your default tags that go in, but that doesn't allow for a whole lot of customization based on content, right? And you want to have that as well. So that's why I have mine. I've got like 87 characters used up, and they're just my channel and my name and nothing else really. I guess I could put some various interests in there. Like I could put gardening, could be one, cooking, technology. And I'm just typing the word and entering, and let's say fluid art, because those are basically the things that my channel is about. So I'm going to look at the advanced settings. Here is my license, my category. I don't have caption certification. My language is English. I haven't selected a different language because it is always, it's English already. Here's where my comment visibility on the comments that I get from people on my videos. And I have this hold potentially inappropriate comments for review. You can also hide all comments for review, or you can disable comments altogether. And this is where you do that. And again, this is under your upload defaults. So I just do the hold potentially inappropriate. And what that really helps me do is it really helps me weed out anything that is being, you know, how they post the porn links and stuff in your comments. I don't want that. But this catches that kind of stuff. So it's good. Now I'm going to go ahead, before I move on to permissions, I'm going to go ahead and save, because I made changes into my basic info. I added a few more tags and I want to save those. So I am going to save, which is going to kick me out. And I'm going to come back here on my dashboard to settings and click that again. We'll go back in there. And so we've done general channel upload defaults. Now let's take a quick look at permissions. I'm the only one who has access to my channel. David would, it's not that I wouldn't allow David to have access to my channel, it's just that he wouldn't know what he was doing. But you can give other people permission to access your account, and then they can respond to comments. And I don't know what all they can do because I've not actually done this, but apparently you invite somebody, enter an email address, and then you've got different things that they can do. They can view or manage, edit, limited editing. So that's kind of cool. They're able to go into and do stuff, can edit everything, can't add or remove others, delete videos or the channel, or enter into contracts. That would be the editor. But anyway, so there's different things that you can set up there. I'm just going to click off of that and make it go away because I'm not going to invite anybody right now. But there. Oh, and this I haven't even looked at yet because this is my community tab. So here you should have something. It might say discussions. Here is where you can add moderators. So these are all my moderators. You can just paste the channel URL of a user to add as a moderator. So if I wanted to add another moderator, I could just pop up here to this window and let's see if I see anybody. Let's go to Jandera's channel. If you click on their name instead of the link to their video, it'll take you to their channel. And I can come here and copy her channel. And I don't know, I haven't asked her if she wants to be made. I'm pretty sure I've never asked her if she wants to be made a moderator, but you know, I'm gonna, there we go. There she is. And she's added, and then let's see what else. These are the hidden users. I go in, and anybody who leaves me one of those nasty links, whether it's a person or not, I don't even look. I just hide them from my channel so that they don't come in and do it again. But so here's all my hidden users. I don't have any blocked words, but I do block links in my comments, which means that anybody who puts a link in my comment, that comment will be held for moderation for me to approve it or not approve it, which again prevents people from leaving porn links in my comments, which is a good thing. So I'm going to pause here for just a sec because I see some people have come in. Hi, Ed. Hi, Double D. Hi, Garden State. How are you doing? We're just looking through our settings here. Now I'm going to go ahead and, this is the defaults. I'm not using the defaults. I like to customize stuff. But anyway, I'm not going to hit save yet. I am going to go down here and look at agreements, which is just your terms of service. You can definitely click on learn more if you want to, but really that's it. Those are your settings, and that's what you do with them. So let me hit save there to save Jandera. Now we're going to look at the customization for your channel, and this is where you'll set your logos and there's a few other things that you can do here. So again, you're going to go to your dashboard, and in this list of links here, you're going to click on customization. You can add a channel trailer for people who haven't subscribed, another video for people who are coming back to your channel. This is where you can feature different sections, featured channels. You can add a section here. You can add and remove things, but these are the things that are going to show up on your home page. So let's just, let's cancel out of that. Okay, I already saved in a different window. So I'll pop over to my channel real quick here. And so you can see on my channel, I have uploads, and then my created playlists, and then my popular uploads, and my featured channels. When you look at my customization, those are the sections that I have here. So you can move these around. Let's see, how do we move them? We grab them here on these two lines, and you can move them around however you want. So whatever you want to have at the top, you can put it at the top. I'm going to leave it the way it was. I'm going to put it back the way it was because that's the way I like it. I don't know what other sections there are that you can add. Oh, look, you can add a live now, which will show you different lives, your past live streams. Ooh, I think I'm going to add my upcoming live streams. I don't know. Maybe I'll add my past live streams in case anybody wants to watch those. I don't have any shorts. Can I remove this? This will appear after a short video has been uploaded. I don't plan on doing any shorts. So let's move this up to here. All I'm doing is clicking and holding on these two lines and dragging. And that's allowing me to move the stuff in and out of here. Hey, Stephen. Darn it, you'll have to go back and watch. Well, some of the stuff that I'm doing now on the customization, and some of that stuff might still be useful for you. Here's my featured channels, which I need to go in and do some editing to. So here, when you click over here on the three dots, see how those show up? So this is where you can remove the section or edit the section's contents. So some of these are going to be automatic, right? You can only remove the section. You can't edit the section contents because, I mean, it's an automatic. It just picks up automatically, right? So anyway, there's that. That's the layout. And then we have branding. Here's where you can add your picture for your logo. You can put on a video watermark on your videos. You can set it. I just have mine that comes up at the end of the video. You can have it show for the entire video, or you can set it as a custom start time, whatever you want to do. This gives you the size of your picture, but one thing to remember is that this is a big square picture, but it shows, let me actually click here on change. Oh, nope, I'm not gonna do this. Well, I guess I can change it to the one that I have. Oh, do I have it here? Yep, here it is. YouTube. I call it my background. But so you can see it shows you this is what's viewable on the TV. This is what's viewable on the desktop. And this little box here is what's viewable on all devices. So depending on what device somebody is watching you on, depends on what they're going to be able to see. I'm just going to go ahead and cancel this. But so that's when you are making this cover or this banner, that's something that you need to keep in mind, is you want what everybody's going to see is going to be in this little middle section here. And that's what everybody can see. And then the other stuff that you have, depending on what people are watching on, they're not going to be able to see it anyway. So anyway, I'm just going to cancel that because I don't want to change mine right now. But so there's that. There's your branding. And then let's see, basic info. This is your description page. Here also is your channel URL. And once you have over 100 subscribers, you can customize your channel URL so that it shows your own name instead of this string of characters, which is nice. I like that, but yeah, you have to wait till after 100. And then these are the little links that show up here in your banner, right? If you've been wondering where those come in, this is where they are, is under your channel customization under basic info. Here's where you can add, I've got my website, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn. You can put more. I'm showing the first 5 links, but you can show, you can show up to the first 5 links. That's why I'm showing them. And then you've got your contact information down here. And that is under your basic info. And this description, this is your description on your page, on your about page. That's where you edit that. And yeah, I think, pretty sure that's about it. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and publish because I made some changes here to my featured sections. So I'm going to go ahead and publish that. Takes a whole second. And then I'm going to go back here to my home page and just check to make sure stuff is there. There it is, past live streams. Looks like I've missed a couple of them. Featured channels. I don't have any upcoming live streams scheduled, so they will show up there when I schedule next Techy Tuesday. You have no links, Stephen? Do you know how to put your links in there if you want to? Like, do you know how to copy and paste, say, for example, your Facebook link and pop it in there? Let me come back here to StreamYard and we'll see. let's do this for now. Let's see. Has anyone come in that I missed? You had a banner fit for your page and built for your page and it won't fit. Yeah. First one I ever made didn't fit either. I had to play with mine quite a bit to get it to fit, to get the right places for it. You're not a linkable person. That's okay. There are people who don't want to be linked to, that's for sure. So let's see. I'm gonna pop this link into the chat because that's it for today's lesson, guys. How long was that? About 20 minutes or so. So that's a good time for a lesson, I guess. Did anybody have any other questions about what we covered today? Or any suggestions for future lessons? I'm always looking for those too. Because like I said at the beginning, if you missed it, I never know what to teach. This just came up because I saw somebody was missing some of those things, and I thought, well, this can help them when they get to that point. So, but I don't know what I'm going to teach next week. I have no idea. Who wants to learn what? Lots of questions. Oh, yay! Hi, Nikki.
Hey, I love that you're on earlier because now I don't have to watch you while I drive.
Nice. Yay. Yeah, this is a better time for me too. It's just before lunch, so
I'm eating Fritos.
Nice.
Where can I go?
You can do that on Photopea, Ed. Photopea.com would be my recommendation to go and fix it. Do you have the layered file or do you just have the flat file?
I guarantee you he just has the flat file, Lori, because I think his banner was made by Wickershire Project. I'm pretty sure it was made by Billy.
That does make it a little tougher, but we can cover that. I can cover some more of that stuff. I haven't seen your banner, so
I got a hole in my lip. Y'all can't take me anywhere.
Can't take you anywhere, Niecy.
Can't.
If everything was synced instead of only the specific folders I chose. I don't know. You know, I'm wondering, Stephen, if it may be because it syncs everything the first time, but then in the future, it will only sync the ones from those particular folders that you selected. So if you save something to a folder that's not selected to sync to your Google Drive, yeah, does that make sense? I'm going to assume if he emailed it to you, it's probably a JPEG or a PNG. So I'm going to assume it's a flat file, which just makes it a little more difficult to change, but it depends on what's on top of what.
Right.
For it.
Because you don't want it to be distorted.
Yeah, like you can even come up on my live next week, Ed, and we can work through it together. You can share your screen, or I can share my screen, and we can work through it together for next week. If you're game. Oh yeah, good thing, right? I sometimes have to pause mine because it just slows everything down, depending, like especially when it wants to for some reason, it wants to automatically upload my GoPro whenever I hook it up. So I have to go in and say, no, don't do that. Yes, absolutely, Ed. Just use those sizes, and then if you're not sure of the exact layout, just play with it. Put it up there, like put something in the middle, like even just your name, and then put it up there and see that it's laid out properly, and then you can add in the other little details that you want. There you go. Do not disturb me. Are you already disturbed?
It says I'm watching Friends.
Oh.
It's my favorite shirt. I live in it.
Walk away. You live in it? It looks comfy.
It's like my moo-moo.
There you go. I have some of those. So no gardening yet, but soon.
No, I'm still in the prepping stages right now, and I don't want to do too much when Sean's not here because I'm afraid I'll fall and won't be able to get back up.
Oh yeah, that would not be good.
Just because my hip is getting a lot worse very quickly, so I'm finding it harder and harder every day to get around.
That's not good. So, have you had your hip replaced already, or?
My right hip has been replaced already. Now I need my left one replaced.
Oh, gotcha.
So, and it was too chilly for me to get out there today. It's supposed to be warmer tomorrow though, but I've got something else planned. And then Thursday morning, I got to run cookies to the church. So, and usually I do my gardening in the morning because by the time it hits like 2, 3 o'clock, it starts getting a little too hot on a good day. Plus, I have to pick up Zayden from school. So, most of my gardening gets done on the weekends. And now Monday, because Sean will be home on Mondays, he's off work. Saturday, Sunday, and Mondays are his 3 days off of work. He does 4 10-hour shifts.
Yeah.
Don't run to the church drive there. Oh my gosh, Stephen, you sound just like my husband. My husband says that to me all the time. Honey, it's better if you drive. I don't think you're going to be able to run. He does. He says that to me all the time. I got something on my glasses and I cannot. It's driving me. I can't get it off. First thing I'm going to do, besides get an appointment with the doctor to get the process started on my hip, is to get new glasses. My eyesight has gotten worse, I can tell.
Oh, yeah?
It definitely has gotten worse.
We're probably due to go in. I know we missed our appointments we usually go about like October or something. We didn't go last year.
It's a little better.
So we probably should.
We'll be able to start taking care of all that in July. Actually, I could probably take care of some of it now because we got emergency Medicaid, but I'll make some phone calls next week, I guess.
Vodka works great for cleaning glasses. I learned that when I was a bartender.
I don't have I actually have those rubbing alcohol glasses cleaner wipes.
Those work
but I don't,
any kind of alcohol. Well, not any kind of alcohol, but
I can't remember where I put them because I put them up so that Z and the dogs couldn't get into them, and now I can't remember where they are.
Yep, vodka or gin or rum. Actually, any clear alcohol, you just put a drop on your glasses and then, shines them right up.
There you go.
The things you learn when you spend 20 years behind a bar.
Let me show you. Well, if it might let me show you. I don't know. It's on my phone. Oh, wait. No, it's not. Wait, hang on. If it's on my Messenger, I can share my screen and show the picture to you through Messenger.
Oh, yes.
I can't remember how he sent it to me, though.
Yeah, me too, Stephen.
No.
I'm not supposed to drink while you're working, though. Well, depending on where you work. And what year it was.
There's the hubby's truck.
Yay! Does he bring it home every night, or does he drop it off at a plant? Or
no, he drops it off at the warehouse, the main plant, Pepsi plant here in Missoula.
Yeah. Nice. So. Yeah, good
Today's his
company to work
second
for
day.
sure.
They got pretty
Today's
good. They
his
got
second
really
day.
good
Does he like
benefits.
it? Does he like it
Uh,
yet?
Well, I mean, it's only his second day, but he did say that he could tell that the environment, the work environment, as far as the relation, what do you call it?
Morale.
Morale between employees and employer and employees is a lot better. And their scheduling is a lot less restrictive, and
Nice.
they don't. The guy that he was training with yesterday told him that they do not micromanage their drivers at all.
Oh, good.
However, if you don't make your delivery on time, and it's because of something that you did, like it wasn't because of a traffic jam or something reasonable, you know, they
Then
will
they
address
will.
that, but
Yeah.
they don't really have a problem with that. Their drivers are pretty, according to Sean, according to his supervisor, their drivers are really, everyone's pulling their weight, I guess. So, and the reason why they hired Sean is because, and they gave him a higher pay rate, is because of his CDL. They only have two single cab trucks, and so therefore they only have two CDL drivers. And last year they kept coming up with the problem of getting someone to take over the one person who had to take off work, and so the one guy ended up having to work way more than he should. And so that's why they hired Sean. So Sean is now a dual driver. So he'll be the
nice.
backup driver for the 18 wheelers. And then when he's not the backup driver, he'll be driving that smaller truck. So
okay. Yay.
job security, right?
Yeah, for sure. That's nice. Hi, homesteading in the heartland. Just got kids from school in town for daughter has dance, so no going live for us yet.
Okay.
What's up? We had a lesson today on YouTube settings, which I don't know. Most of the people in here probably already were familiar with most of those settings, but now we're just hanging out, chit-chatting, talking about Sean's new job. Yay!
I'm so happy.
Yeah,
It's cool that he got hired on Mother's Day weekend. It was like a Mother's Day gift from God, you know? I was so happy.
Perfect timing.
Huge weight.
Yeah.
Huge weight lifted.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. And a good company to work for, too. So
that's what we've heard. We've heard a lot of good things about Pepsi Cola.
Yeah. I think I did a study on them back when I was in business school. We had to do all kinds of different analysis and studies and stuff. And luckily they let us pick our own companies, but I had to do, what was I comparing? I think it was just all the different products that they have that had become.
You know, I did not realize, but they own food stuff too. I thought they were just drinks, but no, they own like different like chips and cookies and
all kinds
of stuff
that they've taken over for sure.
I was like, what?
I know, right?
Wow. So they're diverse. They're not just soda people.
Right.
So you know.
Yeah, no, they do a lot.
They're diverse.
They
wear many hats.
Yeah, we don't call it that, Stephen.
We split it up, Stephen. We have Father's Day and Mother's Day.
Even if they are men, if they're still playing a mother role, they're a mother.
Yeah. Dual parent.
Mothers. Dual parents. Yeah, there's lots of those that do both.
They should have a single parent day, is what they should have.
They should. They really should.
I agree. That's what I think.
That's a good idea.
That's my 2 cents for today.
Yeah. Let's plan it.
Darn it.
We can just pick a day.
That's right. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate that. Yeah, today was a little rough, y'all, because this morning was the first morning that Sean was not here to help me get Zayden out of bed and feed him and dress him and get him out to the truck. And Ooh, 6 a.m. came early. And Z
Yeah,
is a handful.
I bet.
He is up and ready to go and in rare form in the morning. And not in a good way. He's not a
Yeah.
morning person.
Okay.
He did pretty good this morning though. So yeah, this first week will be a little rough because we're
Yeah.
getting back to our normal schedule that we had before.
Right. Right. Yeah. I'm getting used to it
Saying
again.
like that me, he goes, Mama, we're gonna miss Daddy in the mornings. I said, I already do miss Daddy in the morning, son. He just looked at me with his chubby cheeks. A little booger.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. You
Yeah.
gonna do a
I'm not
live
a
show
morning
about
person,
Shed Wars, Ed?
so I can relate. Mm-mm. How did you reach the pedals of the truck? Not sure. Anyway, yeah.
Zayden was
So,
wearing Daddy's Pepsi Cola work hat last night around the house.
oh, nice.
It's a baseball cap, bright with the bright blue that says Pepsi's are. He kept wearing it around the house last night. It was so funny.
Yeah, he probably has to wear a uniform and the whole bit, doesn't he?
Yeah, I like the uniform though. He looks kind of good in it. I told him I'm gonna take a picture of him in his uniform when he gets home tonight. Post it on Facebook.
Mr. Handsome.
He
Tell the
is.
story.
He looks handsome when he's in his uniform.
There you go.
I'm just thankful that he doesn't come home smelling like the trash dump anymore.
Oh,
And so
yeah.
is Z. He's like, oh, Dad, you won't smell like trash when you come home anymore. Y'all.
That is definitely a bonus for sure.
When he came home from the job he used to have, the first thing I told him, I'm like, leave your nasty shoes out on the porch and get in the shower. Don't even come into the living room. Nope.
Yeah.
Straight
Yeah.
to the bathroom you go. None of us want to smell you.
Awful. Yeah.
Y'all.
Yeah, now he just has to worry if he pops a lid too soon after going over a bump and ends up like Pepsi.
He did say that one of the drivers did say that during popular sporting events, not just Super Bowl but college and all that, that they'll be pulling overtime because they always have more product they have to deliver because
Right.
obviously the grocery stores are preparing for people to have tailgate parties and stuff.
Yeah, for sure. That makes sense.
Yeah. So now it's like, who owns A&W root beer? Because y'all know I eat root beer floats almost every night. And so he had to look it up. He's like, "Oh, honey, you're gonna have to try. You're gonna have to change over to mug root beer." I'm like,
"Yeah."
Oh man, no more A&W.
Oh no, mug
Gotta
is better.
Support Pepsi Cola.
I support Pepsi Cola all the way. Coke went woke. I used to not care one way or the other, but now I support Pepsi.
It's funny. Good times, good times. What time is it? I have to make sure I'm not late. Okay, I'm good. I got a couple more minutes.
2:44 for you. Yeah, well, I'm at 44 minutes right now, so another 15 minutes or so. I'm gonna call it good.
Yeah, you're like me. You like to keep it at an hour, if at all possible.
Yeah, we're close to it. I figure by then people are tired of listening to me natter on about whatever I'm nattering on about.
Yeah, well, I don't like being. I have several lives that went over an hour, but if you notice, I'm not the one doing most of the talking. I kind of just lean back and let if someone's on panel, I'll let them do the talking because I'm like you. I want to do what I gotta do, and then
time.
Yeah, I like being the guest on people's panels.
Yeah, I like
more than doing my own lives.
I think I am going to do a marathon live, though, because I'm still like 900 hours off for watch time.
Ooh, we should do a theme, Lori. That'd be fun.
We should. Do it on a Saturday night?
Yeah.
Do a theme?
Yeah.
Okay, let's think of a theme.
Oh, let's come up with some ideas and like do a survey on your community tab and have
There you go.
have the people vote what theme you should do
There you
for
go.
your marathon. That would be
Yeah.
fun. So we
Okay.
have like Grease from the movie Grease from the 50s or the 50s. You could say just the 50s,
Yeah.
or a hippie theme.
I could
The
do a hippie
70s theme.
I don't know. I could do a witchy theme. I don't have a lot of
You could do that, or crazy hat, or
crazy hats.
pajama.
Like crazy hats. Pajama party.
Theme. Pajama
Do a
party.
Pajama party.
You could do a pajama party.
There you go.
Do a poll on your community tab and let people vote on what
Which do you want to join us for? We'll do
that'd be fun.
Do a marathon, 3 or 4 hours worth on a Saturday night.
We could do a Disney theme.
We could do chicken theme.
Yeah. Chickens versus frogs.
Oh, I have the green screen on, so my frog
is blending in.
My frog is blending in.
That's funny.
Let me see if I can find something that'll let him show. Nope, it still doesn't work. He's green. He's a frog.
He's the invisible frog.
He's the invisible frog.
That's funny. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to our little tiny privately owned toy store in our little town here and get me a plush frog.
There you go.
Ed said he's going to be doing a live soon, and it's just going to be about Shed Wars and the sheriff, and that's all it's going to be about.
Yeah, I heard you were having a run for the sheriff there, and they're going to be. I haven't been told yet if that's going up on as a website poll or if they're just going to do it on somebody's community tab.
What, they're voting for a new sheriff?
Apparently, I heard something vaguely. I was busy, but they were talking about that in somebody's live last night.
Oh my gosh, I missed.
I think.
Oh, see, I wasn't on. I wasn't on Gales till like towards the end because I was filling out all that new hire paperwork for the hubby.
Oh yeah.
Man, you guys, it's like
right.
Signing your life away, giving them your whole life story. It's crazy.
They want to know everything.
Lord have mercy, y'all. Ridiculous. So how's the game? I don't wear pajamas. I don't want to know, Stephen. I don't want to know.
Well, yeah.
Oh, gracious. Yeah, so
I think that's pretty hilarious, though.
And then she went live. Was it yesterday morning? And I was in the city. I had to drive in the city and run some errands in Missoula, and I didn't get home until later, so I missed that live. It's been a busy week, and it's only Tuesday.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I think she'd been on for a couple hours by the time I got in there, or inside, and we were live.
Yeah, usually Monday nights I reserve them for her because I moderate and I try to throw up all her people's links. But I was not available.
That happens sometimes. I was out working in the yard, so.
Well, and now that the hubby has a job and we can afford gas, I'm able to go back to doing some of the stuff that I was doing. So my weeks will be busier. I won't be at the house all the time.
I'll be at the house all the time, but still trying to keep busy. Work is slow.
Is it?
Yeah. I still have one client she's a travel agent. She owns a travel agency. And there's not a lot of that going on.
Yeah, right now.
So
I just had to look up on our airline information for domestic flights to make sure I don't have to do anything before I fly in July. And so far, so good, nothing. So, except for, obviously your mask. You have to wear your mask.
yeah.
Because we're
Hi,
waiting. We're not doing anything until the FDA fully approves. And so if they make us do that, then I'm going to have to cancel my flight. Thankfully, my ticket I have insurance on my ticket.
Oh, good.
For that reason.
Yeah, for sure. Good idea.
So.
Why? Is Bobby Beehead not doing a good job?
Oh my gosh, Ed.
I thought Bobby Beehead was doing a fine job. Although he has been sick, hasn't he?
Yeah, he had COVID.
Yeah.
I mean, it knocked him on his butt. He's still, I don't know if he's fully recovered yet.
So, I mean, I see him once in a while and he'll come in and he'll be feeling better and then he's gone again and back under.
Yeah. He's been battling it. Bless his heart.
Yeah, that's what I thought I said something about. I thought I heard something about it last night during Gail's live. Sifting some soil.
I need to make sure I get to bed at a decent time tonight.
Yeah, it does. Being sick sucks completely.
Mm-hmm. And he's relatively a young, strong, physically fit guy. And look what it did. Like, holy cow. It affects everybody differently. You just never know. Prayers for Beehead.
Prayers for Beehead.
So yesterday was really weird when I got up to my house after my errands. For 5 minutes, we had, it looked like not really hail, but like it wasn't really snow either. It was like icy rain almost for only 5 minutes. And then it out of just like one cloud, because it wasn't even a cloudy day, just a couple of clouds. And it was a cloud that was just coming over the mountains behind the cabin. Y'all.
Nice. Purdy.
That's what happens when you live way up high in elevation.
You live in the clouds.
I was like, what is going on with this crazy weather? So I text my girlfriend Phyllis, and she's like, oh, it's beautiful here. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Screw you.
Like, oh my goodness.
You did sifting some soil. The lesson started at about
the cloud of doom.
And it went for about 20 minutes. And then we finished it off. We did a lesson today on YouTube settings and customization. So
yeah, that was a good lesson.
If you're interested in that kind of stuff, you'll want to go back, and you can start at like 5 minutes in, and then it goes to 20 minutes. And I think I say something after the 20 minutes that, okay, we're done with the lesson. So
I live in the clouds, but that's a story for another time. That's great.
I'll be waiting to hear that one. Yeah, so I don't know. I guess I'm about done. That's 54 minutes.
Okay. I'm over here yawning on your live stream. I'm sorry, y'all.
You're going to have a nap, so.
Niecy needs a nap and not going to get one because literally in 30 minutes, I got to go into the Yukon and drive to Zayden's school and pick him up.
Yep. No napping in the Yukon.
No.
While driving.
No.
That would be bad.
That would not be good. We had some Canadian geese fly and hang out in our pond for a little bit today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's funny. They make a lot of noise before they land. Like they're flying in and you can hear them talking to each other. And then once they land, they're quiet.
They're super loud coming in and leaving. Taking off is usually pretty
Yes.
loud too.
Yeah. I thought that was interesting. All right. Well, stop making me yawn. I love you. And I'm going to jump off and I'll see you in YouTube. I think
YouTube land?
there's several lives going on tonight.
Is there?
Rich
Okay.
Life is doing the meat showcase for different channels, which I love when he does that because that's how I found a lot of new channels is through Rich Life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then there's some others going on, and I can't think of who all they are off the top of my head, but we have a couple. So anyway,
Farmer's Farm. Yeah, you're just catching the tail end of us. But hi, Ariel.
so
Yeah, we had a good lesson today. I'll see you soon, Nisi. Thank you for coming
bye.
on.
Thanks for having me.
All right. Anytime. He's been sick. Yeah. Yeah, that happens. Anyway, we did have a lesson today on YouTube settings and customization that's a little earlier. Starts at about 5 minutes in, goes for about 20 minutes, and then it's just been chit chat since then. But I am getting ready to call it a day here. I have some video to go edit and some gardening to go do. And I want to thank all of you for coming in and hanging out for a little while, and take care of yourselves. I will see you soon. Bye now.